Happy Welsh Wednesday. Thanks for coming back. I'm glad you're here. Today I want to teach a couple of Welsh phrases that I think are particularly funny or interesting or beautiful or poetic, but they're commonly used phrases. They're very common phrases in the Welsh language that are used, day to day. But I thought you might like to hear some of them. Welsh is a very poetic language. Poetry and literature is highly prized in Wales in general, but especially in the Welsh language community. I actually, in my 2014 album, which I'll just quickly plug, I've even got the same makeup on today. I use some phrases to sing my interludes. I wrote some interludes around these beautiful phrases. So anyway, you can, if you have a look at my album, you'll find some of these phrases in there. Not these ones I'm doing today, but I'll just get to it. Otherwise I'll waffle. Okay. By the way, you can get this on Bandcamp. It's not on Spotify, but it's on Bandcamp, the Bandcamp website. So just Google Bandcamp, one word, BANDCAMP, and my name, and you'll find this. Okay, sorry, I'll get on with it. So I've written down these phrases so I don't forget them. So a very common phrase to say it's raining heavily, like an English phrase might be raining cats and dogs. What you would say in Welsh is mae'n bwrw hyn wragedd a ffyn. And I love it because what that means is it's raining old ladies and sticks. You've got to love it. Mae'n bwrw hyn wragedd a ffyn. Old ladies, hyn wragedd a ffyn, and sticks. Mae'n bwrw hyn wragedd a ffyn. Love it. Another one is if you wanted to say I'm to give up on something, or I'm giving up on that. I've had enough, I'm giving up on it. You would say dwi'n rhoi'r ffidil yn y to. Rhoi'r ffidil yn y to, which means I'm putting the violin in the attic, which again, I just think it's such a beautiful phrase. It's so interesting. Why putting the violin in the attic? But it's like really common phrase, just like raining cats and dogs, you don't think about it. Dwi'n rhoi'r ffidil yn y to. I'm putting the violin in the attic. I love that. Another one I like, if you want to say might as well, you would say, or a lot of people would say, man a monkey. Man a monkey. Monkey is monkey. So might as well a monkey is what it literally translates to. But it rolls off the tongue. It's so funny sounding. Oh, man a monkey. That's what you would say if you think, might as well. Another one, I've got two left. Another one is if you want to say that something is over the top, it's just over the top, you'd say it's dros ben llestri. Dros ben llestri, which means it's over the crockery or over the dishes. It's over the dishes. It's over the dishes. It's over the crockery. But it's a very very common phrase. Dros ben llestri. Dros ben is over. Llestri is crockery. Dros ben llestri. Love it. And then the final one I wanted to teach you was one that I think I've mentioned before. I think it might be from a poem, but I can't swear to that. But it's the phrase is cenedl heb iaith, cenedl heb galon. And it means a nation without a language is a nation without a heart. Cenedl heb iaith, cenedl heb galon. Because I'm sure you know, if you're even a little bit interested in Welsh, otherwise why are you watching this? You will know that Welsh speaking people are very passionate about the language. It's been fought for. Wales has been fought for, the language has been fought for centuries, right up until this century. I mean, it wasn't even made legally an official language until 1967. I've got a piece of paper upstairs where my parents refused to register my brother's birth because they weren't allowed to do it in Welsh at that time. So, you know, people were protesting. I mean, that's a whole story of the protest for the Welsh language. That's a whole video unto itself. But, you know, and I mean, even I love wearing badges. I always wear badges that mean something to me. So, Geek Girl, if you know me. That's the end credits of The Wizard of Oz, because I'm the film, the Judy Garland film, I am a freak fan of. And this is a representation of something called the Welsh Not. Do you like how professionally I did that? It's something called the Welsh Not, and this was something used in schools. It represents a piece of wood. Can you see? It kind of looks like a piece of wood, but it was bigger. Piece of wood tied on a rope that was placed over it. This was used up until the 50s, certainly the 40s. I think even until the 50s, before it was sort of made illegal. Kids were not supposed to speak Welsh. That's a whole history in itself, but not only were they discouraged from speaking Welsh, they were banned from speaking Welsh, their own mother tongue, in school. And so if they were caught speaking Welsh, this big piece of wood with Welsh Not, the letters for Welsh Not, on a piece of string was put around their necks. You'd be encouraged to rat out someone. If you heard someone else speaking Welsh, you would tell the teacher, then you'd put the thing over their necks, because whoever was wearing it at the end of the day would get caned. They'd get caned. So that's one chapter in the fight for the Welsh language. So that might give you a little insight about why Welsh speakers are very passionate about their language. So I hope you're enjoying the Welsh Wednesdays. I'm loving doing them, and I'm glad you're here and I'm glad you're watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.